Hi guys, welcome back to His Daughter, His Queen, where my heart is to help us wives fulfill our roles according to God's word and to empower our husbands as the head of our households. I just wanted to take a few minutes of your time today to talk about the most important commandment, which is found in Luke 11:27. And it said, the man answered, you must love the Lord your God with all of your heart, all of your soul, and all of your strength, and all of your mind. And love your neighbor as yourself. I know that for me, at times, this can be so very difficult. To love the Lord your God with all of your heart is not difficult to me. But loving my neighbor as myself sometimes is a little trying. It's a little hard. If I'm being honest, I can tend to be a little selfish sometimes with my time, with my possessions or whatever. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. Oh no, I don't need to help them. But God's like, hey, love your neighbor as you love yourself. And since this is about marriage, I too want to remind you to love your husband as yourself, or love your wife as you would love yourself. We want to do things that are good for ourselves. We want to buy ourselves the best things. We want to do the best for ourselves, buy ourselves the best, take care of ourselves the best, and we should be doing the same thing for our husbands. Like me, I like a back massage, so why wouldn't I give that same thing to my husband? Unless he, of course, did not like that. But he does. I like to be served, so why wouldn't I to serve him? Because I enjoy it, so I know the joy and the love and the feelings of being served. So why wouldn't I want to do the same for my husband? Love your neighbor as yourself is putting them before yourself, putting your husband before you, putting his needs before y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all this one little quick thing before I jump off real quick. This is crazy and it's funny and not at times, but anyway, so y'all, I have been asking my husband, and I know I've said this to some women, they're like looking at me crazy, but this is the way we roll, right? And I respect my husband and I'm gonna follow him. I'll be submissive in what he says. So I've been wanting to cut my hair kind of like the style it was. I just wanted to trim it up a little bit and kind of keep it that way for a while, but he's been wanting me to grow it out. And some women, I'm just in conversation with, they're like, oh, I just cut my hair, I just do what I want, it's my head, I do. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't. And I say, I'm using this example because love your neighbor as yourself. When I want the beard, when I want him to grow his hair out, he does not love that at all, but he does that. And so I was like, I'm gonna let it grow reluctantly, but I'm gonna do it. I have checked my attitude sometimes, but I've been asking him, and he finally said, yes, I can. So, but if he would have continued to say no, and he was like, I really don't want you to, at the end of the day, I wouldn't have, because I'm gonna love him as I've loved myself. And that's what we do in marriage, putting the other person above yourself. And first off, loving God with all of your heart. And if you're loving God, if you're loving Jesus like you're supposed to, if you're loving him, if you're so deep in love with him and hungering for him, and we're supposed to love our neighbor as ourselves, then this would come easy. Easier at sometimes than others, but it will become easy because we want the best for our spouse, right? So I'm just going to challenge you today to remember that your husband is your neighbor. And according to the Bible, we are to love our neighbor as ourselves. So love your husband as you love yourself. Take care of him as you would take care of yourself. And pamper him and love on him as you want to be pampered and loved on. I hope this message has helped you guys today. Thank you for tuning in and spending a few minutes with me. I appreciate it. I love you guys so very much. Have a blessed week. Bye.